I'm Heyzeus, and this video is about some real CSGO mythology which, when I came across, I kind of felt was just way too good to miss. Now, before I start, this video is sponsored by the Steam Card Store, the easy to use website that allows you to buy card sets to craft badges and level up your Steam profile. I'll talk more about them at the end of the video. Now, I think it's time I told you guys a story. It's the story behind a legendary piece of CSGO artwork and the true tale of what inspired it. You can see the artwork up here is the picture of a dog, and I want to let Aussie, the guy who designed it, explain what drove him to create such an incredible piece of artwork. So here he is, being quoted by his buddy Sick. No doubt they're still great friends these days after such an incredible creative collaboration, and let's have a read of it. So, quote, "I wanted to make an interesting illustration, so I created this." Okay, so we're off to a good start. Aussie is just clarifying that he really, truly is the author of this. Good to know, good to know that he actually is the original creator. And he goes on to say, "It originated from a picture of my dog." Wait, what? This is your dog? Your dog looks like this? Do you have fucking Cerebus as a pet or something? How has this thing not killed you yet? Oh, hold on, no, he clarifies. It's kind of taking the piss out of him in a way, because he's the complete opposite of a wolf. Well, goddamn, that sure is a relief. I mean, this thing makes Sif from Dark Souls look like a golden retriever. I mean, it's still pretty crazy though that you took a picture of a dog that looks like the exact opposite of a wolf and ended up with a picture of a wolf. That almost defies belief, to be honest. There must have been a fair bit of artistic license involved, but you know what? We know he drew it, right? I mean, he goes on to talk about the vector images and whatever that is. I'm not an artist. And then he goes on to talk about the shading and the colours. And of course, Aussie was just brimming with praise about Sick as well, and talking about how he just couldn't wait to collaborate more in the future. And I mean, this skin turned out pretty good, right? I'm sure it was an incredibly fruitful partnership. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Respecting intellectual property by CSGO official. Recently, we received a DMCA takedown notice regarding copyright infringement with respect to the M4A4 Howl and a community sticker, Howling Dawn, claiming that the artwork was not originally created by the stated contributors. Oh hey, we were just looking at those skins, and here's what the guy who launched the complaint drew. Looking familiar? Yeah, I think it does look a bit familiar. And the artist sounds a bit pissed off as well. Quote, "I'm just letting you know that I did design this piece, but I didn't upload the items to the Steam marketplace, and the spineless worm who submitted it didn't have my permission to do so. However, I've reported both copyright infringements, and I'm hoping that the items will be removed soon, solving the case. Great way to ruin my day, thank you for that." Well, I wonder what Valve made of all this. Okay, so let's have a look. Here we go. For the items in question, the following steps have been taken. Both contributors have received Steam community bans. They receive no proceeds from either item, and both items have been removed from the game. All other in-game items that involved at least one of the contributors in their revenue share have been discontinued. Moving forward, we will no longer work with the contributors, and we will not ship any existing workshop submission that credits their involvement. Oh shit, that doesn't sound like it went well for Aussie and Sick. It looks like Valve came in and went, "Oi mate, you can't do that mate. This ain't fucking China mate," and completely wrecked them. They got given the workshop equivalent of an unpersoning. But look, on the bright side, because I want to make a positive point here. Obviously you all know I'm a famously positive person, no dark thoughts here, and on the bright side, at least we can improve Aussie's story about how he came up with the design for the artwork now. Basically, I think the updated story should say, "I stole this and made up some bullshit to cover my ass." Much better now, much better. And by the way, if the Reddit threads at the time are anything to go off, this Aussie guy was one colourful bloke. For one, apparently he had another bit of stolen artwork with the same wolf that literally had in the description, "I drew the wolf myself, a first for me, rather new to drawing, and I hope to keep that up." Oh yeah, I bet you hope to keep that up. Someone linked this comic, which I think fits pretty well. He also liked giving his guns names, like the Jewjouster, or Chink Cannon 6500. Oh, and did I mention that he was reportedly VAC banned on his profile as well? Yeah, apparently he was a thief and a cheater. Of course, it is hard to verify all of this, so do take it with a grain of salt, because Aussie's got his account on private and has had it on private for years. Apparently, when the shit hit the fan, he got about 500 comments in the first hour, and I can't imagine any of those comments were saying anything nice. Certainly not if this archive of the M4A4 Heyzeus workshop page is anything to go off. Anyway, I mean, we've got stuff like, this tard Aussie needs to be punished. Very awful what he's done, makes me angry too. Kill Aussie, alright. Wrecked, not wrecked, Tyrannosaurus wrecked. Yeah, 500 of these on your profile in an hour might make you want to put it on private as well. Oh, and Aussie has a Twitch channel that you can still access even today. However, the artwork that he uses on it has changed a bit over the years. You want to see what the original artwork that he used to use was? There's a GIF, there's a really good GIF of it. Let me get that up on screen. So here we go. Now, is anyone surprised at this point? Like, how fucking shameless is this cunt? Like, oh, it's just surreal. I don't know how he thought he wasn't going to get caught. Oh, and before I forget, he literally says that racism is fine on his channel just so long as you're mature about it. That's right, guys. You can be a racist, just don't be an immature racist. Like, I don't know, calling your guns Jujast or a chink cannon. That's immature. But I do want to mention Sick, because it seems like there's a possibility that he may have been an innocent victim in his own right. The official story, as far as I can tell, is that Aussie approached Sick with the stolen artwork and asked for help in turning it into a gun, which Sick provided, completely unaware that the artwork was stolen. And maybe that's Sick trying to excuse himself, maybe he did know, but it's definitely plausible that he didn't. And I didn't come across anyone explicitly claiming that Sick was lying about this. Moreover, the original artist himself, the guy who originally drew the wolf, stated that Sick had contacted him and that he believed Sick's version of events and didn't blame him. But Valve's policy was to hold both parties accountable, and they stuck to that, and Sick was punished just like Aussie, which sadly raises the real possibility that Sick, through no fault of his own, was cut off from a life-changing source of income due to Aussie's theft. And that is really sad if it's true, because it means Aussie might not just have hurt the artist he stole the artwork for, but fucked another guy who was trying to help him make a skin in the process, which, yeah, not nice at all. But the ultimate outcome of this is a pretty well-known story. The M4A4 Heyzeus was given a new coat of paint and it was made contraband, and the same would happen for the Howling Dawn sticker. On top of that, Valve would crack down on the other skins and stickers that Sick was involved with. The Huntsman case lost the Orion, the Curse, the Poison Dart, the Retribution, and the Desert Warfare. Now, these weren't outright removed from the collection. You can still get some of them from trade-ups, but they're not in the cases anymore. And 3 stickers would bite the dust as well. The Wing Diffuser, the King on the Field, and the Harp of War. And at the end of the day, the only real winners were the people who stocked up on Heyzeus as soon as the news dropped. Today, they're easily the most expensive N4 in the game, and they've definitely ascended to legend, so it would have been a good investment. But it's definitely quite an interesting story behind these times. I guess if you're an artist, there's a cautionary tale here when it comes to collaborations. There's also a cautionary tale for thieves here as well. If you are going to steal something, don't make up a laughably absurd story behind it, and don't leave a paper trail of racist stuff behind you either, because someone like me is going to come along and take the piss out of you. And I do feel a bit sorry for Sick. I don't think he knew about it, but Valve was just enforcing their policies as they were stated, and there hasn't been any more copyright breaches since. So I guess if Valve wanted deterrence, looks like this might have done the job. Now, before I go, I just want to mention the Steam card store. Basically, this is an easy to use leveling service that allows you to buy card sets to level up your account. You simply select the number of levels you want to buy, and it'll let you know how much it costs. It's simple, it's straightforward, and it shows you how many friends and showcases you'll get for that level as well, which is good to know. On top of that, you can sell cards that you don't want for keys and gems, and there's also a card swap feature that allows you to trade cards to complete sets where you have multiples. So check that out, I'll link their Steam group as well. Otherwise, thanks for watching. This was originally meant to be the intro to a video about the Harp of War Hollow, believe it or not, but Aussie gave me so much good material that it ended up being a video just about him. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, it'd really be appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus, see ya.